All right, y'all. Welcome to another edition of the Hot Seat, man. Really excited about today's conversation. Y'all know what it is. Hold on, man. Let me get the hot seat colors in here. I need hot seat colors in here. Let's go. All right, not like that. All right, so y'all know what it is, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. This show is really, really special because it seemed like every podcast and show that was coming out highlights and gives exposure to entrepreneurs that are super successful. So I decided to go the opposite direction and interview people that are on their way, right? And it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey because so many people, after they leave the hot seat, their businesses are better. They're getting that exposure. Now, it comes at a cost, okay? But only because of the clips. Only because of the clips. But you guys will see this is a very, very engaging conversation. Now, I know very little about the next guest's business. However, she did work for me at the kiosk one time. That's when I met her. I forgot how old she was, but just super young and just ambitious. So I'm going to bring up Shanelle. What's happening? Welcome.
Hey Dave,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Ah, never been better. Never been
That's
better.
good.
So you are a you're an entrepreneur, yeah?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Tell
hmm
yo real quick. When you worked at the kiosk, how old were you? Do you remember?
I think I was 21. I had just moved here. Yeah, I was 21. Or you know
21
what?
years old.
I might have been 20. I turned 21 after moving. I might have been 20.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh wow, man. And I just remember you just being super ambitious. Hold on one second. Whoa, I don't know why that's doing that. Super ambitious and just having a lot to offer. But you went on to do what after that? After you left the kiosk, what were you? Where were you?
So after I left the kiosk, that's when
Oh
I
no, I can't
started.
hear you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my audio back. Good. Hold on. Okay. All right, go for it. Say it again.
After I left the kiosk, I was in the service industry. I was waitressing when I left you. And then I did that for a few years and then I got into real estate
Mm-hmm.
and real estate. And then I got licensed in life insurance. And now I have my baby, which is Pristine, my new business, my vegan protein.
Oh no. So you sell a vegan protein. Is it a shake or is it a powder or what?
It is a vegan protein powder. You
Vegan
can make
protein
shakes
powder.
with
And
it.
you're vegan, right?
Not 100%. Dairy free, gluten free, free of a lot of things, but not 100% vegan.
Okay. So why should people take your vegan protein shake or powder? I'm sorry, it's a shake or a powder. I'm sorry,
It's a powder.
a powder.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you make it a shake. You can't drink a shake. So yeah. I mean a
Okay.
powder. So yeah.
All right. So why should
Um,
people take your protein powder?
they should take my powder because it is clean. Not only is it clean, it blends well. So some people may not like the textures of protein powders. Mine isn't like chalky or anything. It doesn't really have an aftertaste and it tastes good. So I have really good flavors too.
Okay. Okay.
hmm
Maybe you don't understand the question. Why would someone
Well, I
take
should say,
your powder? Like you're telling me
okay,
about the
like the
consistency
benefits.
and stuff like that. Yeah. What do you think I was talking about?
Well, so I thought you were talking about like when people taste mine, that's their questions automatically. Like, oh, those are their responses. So um some protein powders, like people don't like them because of how they feel in their mouth or how they taste or something like that. But I try to like eliminate all of those problems. So that's why people like mine. But you can take it as a meal replacement. You can take it if you're like trying to gain more muscle. And you can just take it if you want to um just like if you want to lose weight too, because it's only 2 grams of sugar, only 4 carbs, and straight 25 grams of protein. So you lose a lot of the BS in that one meal.
Yeah, I think you were on a good path when you started telling me about how I can put on muscle and stuff like that. But then you went on. You
Oh
don't
yeah.
sell much of this stuff, do you?
Yes, I do.
How much you sell? Like how many? How many?
Um,
How many did you sell this week or this month?
how many
This
I said?
month. Better question.
This month, maybe like I don't know, maybe 30-ish, 25, 30-ish
25 to 30.
this month.
How much you selling for?
Yeah, I can't $50.
$50.
That's a guesstimate. I don't really know for sure.
How can you tell?
I had to go into my sales. Um,
Do you have your
but I
sales on the
sell
computer?
online. Yeah.
All right, go look on your computer real quick.
Okay. Let's
I would.
see what we got.
I'm just curious to know because you're not that good at sales. Because I'm asking you why I should take it. You're telling me about all the other powders, and I'm like, I don't care about the other powders. My question is, why should
Okay.
I take it? I don't care about the
You're right.
grams or the sugar and all that. For me, because I
You're
don't work
right.
out often. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I am good at sales. I'm used to selling inside a gym. That's probably why I started that way.
So inside of a gym, okay, what do you be saying to people
Yeah.
inside of a gym?
That's what I say to them in the gym. I point out the benefits of why they should take mine
Because they're already
versus
working out.
everybody. Yeah, and
I
everybody,
got you.
sometimes like a lot of people already have something at home that they're using, but I'm like, okay, so how many grams of this does it have? How many grams of that does it have? And do you like that flavor or do you go home and add more flavor to it because you don't like it?
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's get in them sales. I'm very curious to
okay.
see the sales
Okay.
of like how many you're selling because that way I can really identify where you're going because if you sold 25 to 30, I think you're on a
Mm-hmm.
really good path. So let's say 30 times 50 is you made $1,500 this month.
Let me see. One,
Does
two,
it feel like you made $1,500 this month?
no.
Yeah, no.
1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I sell like a lot of single shakes and cups and stuff too, so it's kind of hard to tell on this thing.
What are you looking at right
Um,
now?
I'm looking at my Square. This is how I take payments in person.
Got it. But it should just show, you should be able to like look at the date range, how many products were sold, and it will give you a number. So you shouldn't have to
Mm.
like do it individually. It should show you your sales for the month, and it should also
Okay.
show you how many products you sold. And while you're looking for that, how many products do you
Mhm.
have?
I have two protein flavors. I do sell a shaker cup as well, and then I have another item coming out soon.
Okay, so you have two protein flavors, and you have a shaker cup.
Yes.
Okay, the numbers that you are counting, did
Let
that
me look on
include the
it.
shaker cup too?
No, I just counted the bottles, the big protein bottles in that count.
And how many did you count? 14.
16 on there, but this is just Square. I use Shopify for my online store and then I sold one on TikTok too.
Oh, nice. Okay, so one on
Hmm.
TikTok, and how many on
Yeah,
Shopify?
let's see.
What was the one you just counted where you counted up to 14?
16, I counted those on Square.
16 on Square. And is that in person?
That's in person, yes.
Okay. So 16 on Square. And then
Hmm.
you have some from your website.
Yeah, I have 10 on the website in the last 30 days.
10 on the website in the last 30 days. What about just the month of January?
Yes. Um, it's probably similar. It's probably like, let's see.
Well, the only reason I think it could skew is because we are looking into the end of December, which was like holiday season, and people could have spent. I'm just trying to get an accurate account of
Yeah.
what we're selling.
Yeah, let me change the start date to January 1st and to January 27th.
What is concerning though is you have
Mhm.
sales on Square and then you have
Yeah.
sales on Shopify, and it's two different systems processing orders. So it's not taking from one inventory count, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I'm right, or yes,
Oh,
it is.
I have two different inventory counts.
You don't see nothing wrong with that?
I do see something wrong with that. However, I know how many that I have in my house right now, and I know how many I have like in a warehouse. So I'm not like I wasn't extremely concerned because I know once this order finishes, I was gonna just use Shopify only, probably not use Square for the in-person sales.
Yeah, but why did you start to use Shopify in a different system in person?
So I had Square first. It was before the website was like up and running. I had the product already. I was still waiting on my website to finish before I released it. But I do a lot of in-person sales, so that was my way of taking payment and like, legally taking the payment. So
Got
I
it.
started with Square on my phone.
Okay. All right. I still need them sales. Keep looking.
Oh, so it says 7 for this month on here.
So
And
7
then
for this month. And then give me your Square numbers, just not the last 30 days, but give me the numbers for January. Which I understand
I
why you're
think
in
I
that
think
limbo.
that's the same. I think that's the same because in person, like December 30th, 31st, I wasn't selling in person.
Just double
It was
check
New
for me.
Year's.
Just double check.
Okay.
You never know. You had a few days. 27, 28,
Yeah.
29, 30, 30.
Oh yeah, I didn't I just scrolled down. I didn't like, I just scrolled down
I
and
can't
like
see
checked
anything.
it. Oh. I just went by the date. I didn't go like, by the I counted it by the
Hold on,
date.
hold on. Let me see. Okay. I was it. Okay. All right. I see it. And those are your online sales, correct?
No, this is in person.
That's in person. Okay. All
Yes.
right.
That's how I
Oh,
counted.
good.
I just scrolled down and counted
What's
16
the
like that.
$10? Did I see $10.80?
Yeah, $10 is the shaker cup.
That's a shaker cup. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we have 16 sales in person, 7 online,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then I'm not gonna lie, maybe a few Apple Pay Cash App too.
I'm not mad at that. You're a small business entrepreneur. I'm not going to kill you for that one, okay? It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You got to get it how you live right now, okay? But
Yeah.
we do want to have
Hmm.
one system that we can know at our fingertips what are we buying? I mean, what are we selling? What we have on hand as well. Because
Hmm.
if you're saying I know how many I have in my house and I know how many I have in inventory, it's probably going to be a little off because if some of them are coming through Cash App and some of them are coming through cash, if somebody just throw you a couple dollars, then we can't
Yeah.
accurately look at our inventory.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
And when
also
did I'm
gave
sorry,
some
when did
some away.
you
Say it
gave some
again.
away? Okay. When did you start the business?
June 2024.
June 2024. Good
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Okay. Do you know how many you sold since then?
Hmm. I definitely sold. Okay, I can calculate it. I can calculate it kind of.
Just look on the little system. Look on
Well,
Square because I
oh
would
my.
imagine
Okay.
that's where most of your sales are coming from, right?
Yeah, so you're saying like count the inventory.
Count how many you sold. Because remember you told me, yo, I know how many is in my house and I know how many is in my warehouse. But
Yes.
if we don't know how many we sold, how are we gonna know?
Right. Hold on, I'm about to check my items right now.
This is I think the essence of a product-based business
Mm-hmm.
where if we don't know what's happening, like what's so I have products too, right? I have t-shirts and sweatshirts and
Yeah.
hoodies and all kind of stuff. But that's
Yeah.
not I don't know all the inventory that I have because that's not
Hmm.
my main business.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes I give
Hmm.
stuff away, sometimes I sell it, sometimes in person. It just is what it is. I should keep a better track of it, but it's not a major focus of mine. I use it for
Yeah.
branding, marketing, just to get my name out there, right?
Yeah.
But if this is your main business, you should know at least all the numbers behind it. How many I have, how many I'm selling.
Hmm.
Okay, so since June 2024.
Yeah. So I know that in total I had like probably um 250 in my house, right? And right now I have like maybe like 50-ish left, I think. Maybe less.
I
Yeah.
just hold on, Chanel. I just want to know how many you sold since June. I don't know. You're giving me like a whole story around it. I just want to.
Oh,
How many
I
did you
think
sell?
200. 200.
You think 200,
Yes.
but you
But I
just
was
said you
telling you
gave some
why.
away, and you said you have some in your house, and you said you have some in a warehouse. Do you have some in a warehouse right now?
Yeah.
How many?
Like 800.
I thought you said you had 250. I'm
So,
confused.
okay. So I have like not 800. Let's say I have I got like 125 of each flavor right in my house. So that's about 250 in the house.
Hold
And
on.
in
I'm sorry.
total
I'm
I
so
have
whoa. I'm saying you have. Hold on. You have 125 of each flavor in your house right now.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
You
So
just told me you had 50 in your house.
no,
Chanel,
that's
what
what I
is it?
started with.
No,
Dave, I
I
have
just said, how many do you have in your house right now? You said 250. I said you have 125 of each flavor in your house right now. You said yes. And then I just reminded you that you said you had 50 left. Help me understand what's happening here, Chanel. Help me understand.
okay, you're asking a lot of questions.
I'm only
Okay, I
asking one
have
at a
like
time. No.
Dave, I have like 50 in the house, right? I
50.
started
Hold on,
with
hold on,
two.
hold on.
I started
We
okay.
started we started with 250. Let's not get ahead of
Yes.
ourselves. We started with 250. And you have
Yes.
probably around about 50 right now in your house.
Yes. Yes.
How many in your car?
Like 6.
So did those six come from the original 250 or did they come from the 800 in the
They
warehouse?
came from the original 250. The warehouse is like hasn't been touched, so I think I have like somewhere around 1700 in the warehouse. I have an exact number on my computer somewhere.
Chanel, you just told me you have 800. Where are you getting
It's like
1700 from?
it's two flavors. Let me divide it by 2 and see what that is. 875. 875 each in the warehouse. I got an exact number in my email somewhere. That's all that matters.
Oh my gosh. You don't
And
know
I
what's
know how
going
many
on.
is in my house. Ain't
You
nobody in my
don't know
house
how many
touching
is
this.
you don't know how many is
I
in your
do.
house.
I looking right here. I have like 8. I have like 11, 12 boxes. Oh shoot. I have a visitor, Dave.
Who's a visitor?
Pest control.
It's okay.
Okay, let me let them in real quick.
Yeah.
One second.
Let them in real
One
quick.
second.
We'll see you right back, okay?
Okay.
So, moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, she has no idea what she has. Okay. Now, we're going to find out. And maybe she's a little confused on what I'm asking. So, I'm going to give that a benefit of the doubt. Are you back?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm back.
I was just telling my friends, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because maybe you're confused on what I'm asking of
Yes, I
how
was.
many things you have. So,
Mhm.
you have 11 or 12 boxes. Those are easy to count, right? How many boxes do you have?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16 boxes in the house. So
You
16
do know
by
you just
4.
said 11 or 12, right?
I know, but you ain't let me finish counting.
Okay. Just count. They're right next to you?
Yes,
Okay. Are you on your phone or your computer?
I'm on my phone.
Okay. Take your phone and I want to see these boxes. Show me the boxes.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me move my. See the boxes?
Okay. Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Back up so I can see the whole thing. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
One,
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
hey, make sure your address isn't on there nowhere.
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
It was. Yeah, that's 12. My bad. That's 12.
So you have 12 boxes. How many powders are in each box?
4. So I got 48 in the house.
That's 4 boxes. It's 48. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. I am almost afraid to ask my next set of questions, but I'm going to ask them. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
How much does each powder cost you?
$15.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How are you so sure?
Because I know what my invoice was initially, and I
How much
so
was the
I pitched
invoice?
um 28,000.
$28,000. Wow. And
Yeah,
and that got you how many packages?
2,000.
2,000. So if we do
Mm-hmm.
28,000 divided by 2,000, that gives us $14 per package. Was that including shipping and everything?
No, that wasn't. So that includes the packaging. Shipping is different depending on what platform I'm selling it on or if it's in person. So I
No, no,
can't
no.
say
I was talking about coming to you, shipping to you.
oh,
The $28,000 invoice. It's like, yo, I gave you
mhm.
28,000, and then they sent the packages. Like it wasn't any other cost in there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you're
Hmm.
paying essentially $14 per powder,
Hmm.
and you're selling the powders for
Hmm.
$50,
Hmm.
which is a profit of what?
35-ish.
Yes, 35. That was a quiz, and you passed that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Question for you: the
Hmm.
$28,000. Did you just save that
Hmm.
money and buy it yourself?
I use credit.
Use credit. Okay.
Hmm.
So you got a debt of $28,000. Use a credit card.
Hmm.
Okay. And do you still have that debt?
Hmm.
Okay. And how much do you pay on it? Do you just kind of like pay the minimum and keep your cash flowing?
Yeah, I pay the minimums. It's on like several cards and stuff. Yeah, I pay the minimums.
Oh, it's spread across a bunch of cards.
Hmm.
Do you know the interest rate on those credit cards?
Not all of them.
What about the ones you do
Some
know?
some of them it's like 7%, I think. I can't
Probably,
say for the other ones.
probably not.
You think it's more?
It's a credit card.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah. I mean, how long have you had the credit cards?
forever. They're not new.
Yeah. Yeah. So this isn't no introductory offer. It ain't 7%. I'll
It
tell you
is,
that.
so it depends on certain cars. It is like that first year, no interest.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
it
That's why I
depends on
asked
the
you how
car.
long you've had it. Because if you've had it for a while, there's no introductory rate anymore. It's just back to what a regular credit card is.
Yeah, it depends on the car. One of the cars has that one, and the rest of them are not.
Okay. Um, what I'm really wanting to know, because I know you've had a month of this month. Let's say we're doing 24, 25 sales this month so far.
Mm-hmm.
Go back into your square and tell me how
Mm-hmm.
many sales you had last month.
Okay.
So to catch everybody up, Shanelle sells a vegan protein powder And I would
Mm-hmm.
imagine that the vegan protein powder has many benefits to those that need protein and they're vegan or they want a healthier option. So right now we found out that these protein packs that cost her $15 or $14 sell for $50. But I'm really curious on how much you're paying in interest too, because if you're just paying the minimum, how much is your are your credit card bills every month? Do you know?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna do a little bit of research. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna do
might
a
need to
little.
do something too.
Yeah.
I
So
just
I'm just gonna
so
go
I
to
just
chat. I'm gonna go to Chat GPT and I'm gonna ask this question. Hey Chat, because I
hmm
talk to my Chat GPT like a regular human. I give them the respect. Hey
yeah,
Chat, what is the average APR of a credit card?
probably like 14%.
Mm-hmm. About to find out. Okay, you listen to this. As of January 2025, the average annual percentage rate for credit cards in the United States is approximately 24.51%.
That's crazy.
That's not crazy. That's credit cards.
Yeah.
So, and if you're paying the minimum, you're only paying interest, probably. You're only paying interest. None of that comes off the principal. So the longer you keep, let's say, for instance, there's $28,000 on a credit card that has an APR of, let's just say, 20%.
hmm
That means every year we're paying 20% of that 28,000. However,
hmm
when we pay the minimum on the credit card, whatever that interest is, so let's say let's do some math real quick, and hopefully my math is on point. 28,000 times 20, let's do 22%. So it's an extra $6,100 a year, which breaks down to essentially about $500. Let's see, times divided by 12. So about $500 every single month. So the interest on that will be about $500. So when you pay that
hmm
interest, when you pay that minimum, you're paying the 500, but at 28,000 is still there, accruing more and more interest.
Yeah.
So the cost of your powder isn't $15 anymore. It's that plus whatever the interest is.
Right. I have to like get the numbers from my parents basically. I'm just sitting there, I'm just paying the bill, like handing the money over for some of the cards that I use because some of it is on their cards. I'm just paying it. And then the one that I
Hmm.
have, I do pay double on there. So it's not like just the minimum. So it depends. But we're trying to like we do try to make the bigger payments on the ones that's not the first year zero interest.
Got it. Okay. All right. And you got them in June. You started selling them in June, right? Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is the shelf life of this protein powder?
3 years.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Are there preservatives in there? Because typically, like vegan stuff and like nothing
Yeah,
in it.
no.
3 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
It's just a powder, so
Got it. Okay. So what was our sales last month?
I cannot pull it up on this. Um, I was trying to multitask. I can't do it.
Why can't you pull it up? It should be on there. Like I actually have. So one of the companies that I'm invested in, they use Square, and I have access to
Yeah.
the Square, and I can see like how much was sold today. I can see how much was sold last week. I can see how much sold last month.
I don't know how to change it to previous month 678 in the previous month.
Six
So
hundred and
December.
seventy-eight dollars.
Yeah, on Square in December. $677. It says
And
previous month.
that's where most of your sales are coming. There you go. Okay. So go, let me see the screen again. Let me see the screen again. Okay. So go down a little bit, down a little bit, down, down,
Mm.
down, down a little bit to there should be a custom area where you can look at a custom. No, it says $900. No?
That's this month. That's January. Previous month is the one in black.
God, hold on
That's,
now.
that's, this thing is hard to.
January, $848,
Mm-hmm.
which is the 16 times 50. Okay, got you. And last month was $677.
Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor. There should be a way that you can search for
Mm.
November's sales too.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I can.
I know it. I got you. I got you.
This app is challenging. I wish I. Let's see.
I'm gonna log
Hmm.
into the Square because again we use the same one. So
Maybe I need to log in on the computer.
oh crap. I just got a new phone too, so I'm having a challenge myself. But this
Okay.
is so what you're looking at, what I'm trying to get you to
Mhm.
see is the most important part of the business, period.
Mhm.
Understanding these numbers.
Yeah.
So look at it like this. You got 2,000 packages.
Mhm.
Well, if we're trending, let's say 16, well, let's say plus your 7, that's 25. Let's imagine we sold a little bit less in November, which is 20.
I don't know. I had a Black Friday sale.
Oh, I'm looking this. I would love to know because I know you
No,
don't know how
I
much you
just
sold off top.
no. I just pulled it up on the laptop, so let's see if I could figure it out this way. But go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah. So you had a Black Friday. The Black Friday went crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, go crazy. I see you. But what I want to see is
Mhm.
January, December, November, October, September, August,
Mhm.
July, because
Okay.
this is going to give me a picture. Okay. All right. So we're ready. So January, we're at 900 something, right? $900?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
900. December, we were at like 670. Was it 688? Was that five something?
Yeah. Yeah. 688.
Okay. So about 700. What are we doing November?
Mhm. Let's see. November. So, ooh, I think I lied. Oh, it was 280 in November.
$280?
Yeah, but this is Square, so that means I think
Most of
most of
us
my
on
sales came
Shopify.
from. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
See, so that is the challenge. We don't know what we're selling every month.
Oh, I lied. It's there's two payments on here, so it's 280 plus the 492 in November.
So about $900 on Square.
Five and then 280.
So
Yeah.
the
800.
biggest challenge is we don't know what our numbers are doing, and that is the lifeblood of the business. We don't know if we're on
Yeah.
track or off track. So let's say we consider. Let's do some regular math here, right? So
Mhm.
out of two, I want you to
Mhm.
divide 2,000 by 36. 2,000 by 36. Now, what is that number?
55.55.
Okay, so let's say 55. What that
Mhm.
says to me is you have to sell 55 protein shakes every single month for this stuff not to expire.
Mm.
Right now, you're on a track to have to throw some stuff away in a couple of years. And that's
Mm-hmm.
not good because you're not going to pay your parents back.
Yeah.
That's the track you're on. You're actually on track of out of this 28,000, if
Mm-hmm.
you don't if you wind up like throwing the stuff away, you're part of it is you throwing it away and you can't sell it. The other part is you're paying a bunch of interest. So you'll probably get maybe
Yeah.
14,000 out of the 28,000. And this will be a $14,000 negative business.
Right. But I'm selling this whole 2000 this year. Like I don't plan to have it next year. I'm going to re-up before the end of the year.
All right. So right now we're selling
Mm-hmm.
about one a day. What do we plan on doing about that?
I continue to do pop-ups and I actually just ordered some single packets so that I can send them out to people in single size servings and they can like so they can make content for me with their
Hold on,
samples.
hold on. You ordered single packet. What do you mean?
So originally I only have the bottle, right? And that's 25 servings in that. I'm not giving those away to anymore pretty much. So
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give away single servings so people can post it with one packet and
Okay. And how are you planning on doing? You're ordering more from the manufacturer.
no, I'm using what I have.
Okay, good.
Just breaking it down into singles.
Who's packing it?
Probably me.
So you just ordered the packaging,
Mm-hmm.
and then like you'll be at the house taking a little scoop, putting it in, and then sealing it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So in terms of your ambition this month, January, if I would have
Mm-hmm.
asked you in December, how many do you plan on selling in January? What number would you have given me?
I might have gave you the number 50.
But you didn't have a number at all, right?
No.
I'm just saying, it's not like you walked into January saying, I'm going to sell 50 this month.
No, I kind of did. I did, Dave. I
You
had a
kind
game
of
plan.
did, or you did
I did. I wanted to make $10,000 this month, so my game plan it was to sell 50 this month.
$10,000. Okay,
Hmm.
so we do $10,000 divided
Mm.
by $50 a pack. That's actually 200 packages. How do you
Oh.
plan on selling $10,000 with 50 packages?
Mhm. Guess I got some work to do.
You didn't have a number at all. You had a
I
hope
did.
or a wish. You
No,
said, I want to make $10,000. But Chanel, the problem is you didn't
no,
even do
it's
the
like seven a
math.
day. I did do the math. It's like breaks down to like seven a day.
You told me
Oh,
that you wanted to sell 50.
200.
If I asked you
Oh my
in
goodness. But you
December,
just,
huh? Only
I
thing I can go
know.
off, Chanel, is what you tell me. That's the only thing I can go off. I'm not making up anything else. You understand what I'm saying?
200 divided by 30 is like 6.6. So my goal was to hit like seven a day.
Your goal wasn't to do that. Your goal was to make
It was.
$10,000 and you did not put a plan in place. At any day, did you sell 7 this month?
Yes.
How did you do it?
I was at a gym in a physical location.
That 7 represents a third of all you did in a month. And you did that in one day. But that tells me you didn't have a specific goal of selling 7 every single day, because if you did, you would have sold more than one a day or half a day. You sold
Yeah.
7. Some days you sell 1. Some days you sell none. Some days you sell 2. Maybe it depends on if you
Yeah.
go to the gym or not.
Mm-hmm.
One day you hit this supposedly goal. That's why I know you didn't have the goal. Because even if I'd have asked you, you'd be like, yo, it's 10,000. I got to sell 200. You would have came up with that number, but you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So either you didn't have the number at all, or it was like an afterthought on a drunk night, and you're like, "Yo, I'm gonna do 10,000. If we do 2,000, gotta do 200," and you never even thought about it in the month of January.
Yes, I thought about it, Dave.
What did we
I'm
do
still a
about it?
human. I'm still a human. I cannot be in the gym
Yes,
7 days a week.
which is fine because you don't. The gym isn't the only place you can sell this stuff.
Right.
I'm looking at your page, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know you. And I've known you for a
Mm-hmm.
very long time. And when I go to your page, you know what it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't tell me? It doesn't
That
tell
I
me
sell
that you absolutely love this powder and this is all you think about and this is the business that's going to help you not do whatever you're doing right now. You still work in the club?
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, your page shows me, come see me at the club. If I'm being 100% honest with you, what your page says is, yo, you need to come check me out while I'm working. Come see me at the club. It doesn't say I am a serious business owner and you need to get healthy. You need to drink this powder stuff. That's not what it says.
Okay. It goes both ways though. I have a page for the protein. That's its own profile.
The
That
problem is, you want to keep your page. This has the most traffic, an
hmm
attractive page so they come see you at the club. This page, you're reserved for like the thirst traps almost. Like I want people to see me in this way. I know when I post a certain type of post, the guys are gonna go crazy. And I'm gonna get a bunch of likes, and the girls are gonna be like, oh girl, you cute. But you'd rather do that than sell these powders.
Dave, I
So
would not rather do that.
Shanelle, I'm just telling you what I see. Cause you
Yeah,
have a
I know that's
choice.
what you see. I know that's what you see. So I also like I'm trying to attract brands on my personal page, right? Because I sell other people's products on my personal page. And when I post the protein, I get little engagement on that. So my stuff, my analytics, all that stuff goes down. So it's like the more I post it, the less people like it. All of my followers are men. They're not women who want to get healthy. Not saying that it has to be women, but they like to see what you said, the thirst traps. That's what I get the most engagement on. They don't like to see the protein. So most of the time, if I'm posting the protein, it's like, let me hide the likes because it's only 200, 300. Post something else, it's over 1,000, you know? So it's like, I can't just keep my page and keep going down and down. And Instagram will kind of push it to less people every time it goes down.
You're 100% proving exactly what I just said. I would rather have the likes and the engagement than sell these powders. Guess what would happen? If you went, and I mean, you can come up with creative ways, whether you're in the gym and you're working out, you're doing your little thirst trap thing, but also like in every video, it's the powder and you're coming up with a creative way. Guess what will happen?
hmm
Maybe you won't get as many likes, but you triple your sales because you're getting in front of an audience of people where you're filtering out the people that just want to look at me. And there's some people that will
Yeah.
actually look for this particular result. So you're choosing a like over $1.
hmm
That's how this works. We want our page to look pretty and we don't want to make any money. That's the
Yeah.
challenge. So I post stuff all the time about like morning meetup. I post it in the morning and then I take it off my page. But you gotta know that I'm doing this thing.
Yeah. I post it on my story all the time.
When I come to your page, you better figure out a way to blend in your thirst traps and your product. I want the you ever see any of them TLC girls? They do a beautiful job of it. It be thirst
Mhm.
trap. The reason I am a thirst trap is because of this shake. And they'll do something super sexy with the little shake. And they're
Yeah.
killing it. But I know this is
Yeah.
what you do. From your
hmm
page, like I looked at it, so you'll make a cute post and you'll make this long comment, and buried in the comment somewhere, it's like, oh, Pristine. It's an afterthought. Even the page that you said is like your page for the business, you ain't post on there in 3 days. Before that was January 16th, which was 12 days ago
hmm
or 11 days ago. Before that was 5 days before that. So this business is an afterthought.
It's not an afterthought. I'm on way more platforms than Instagram. I just worked
So
on
take me to the platform where you're really going hard on this thing.
it's like a little bit of everywhere. I just made us a YouTube page. I just put all the videos that are on Instagram onto the YouTube. And then I just worked on, like I said, how I got the single packets. I just started finding influencers on TikTok to send the affiliate things to start selling. So it's a lot of behind the scenes. And I just did content yesterday. I recorded it. So it'll be coming out soon.
I asked a simple question. I said, because your defense on
Okay.
why you're not posting on Instagram was, oh, it's not just Instagram. So my question was, take me to the platform where you're going hard.
It's Instagram is what I do the most on.
Thank you. So your answer should be, you know what? You're right. It is an afterthought. An afterthought, it might be on your mind because when you come home in your living room, you see all these boxes of this powder and you're like, yo, what the heck am I doing? I need to sell this stuff. But once you're going about your day, it's an afterthought. It just is what it is.
Okay.
That's why we don't spend all the time in the numbers and we don't spend all the time understanding exactly how much we got. If this is a thing that you are focused on selling every single day, you would. And if you are sharing, yo, I can't be in the gym every day, but if my business was based on making sales in the gym, I'd be there every day. Every day. How much do you sell in the gym when you go?
It depends on the day. Like usually at least two.
At least two.
It depends. I go to different gyms too. You never know what the crowd will be like.
So what I like for you to do
Hmm.
is one, take this business more seriously. Two, you do need to be in the gym every day if that's where your customer is, but it doesn't always have to be about working out. You can create content in the gym of you educating people on the powder. I would imagine that most people in there aren't even taking some sort of supplement. I mean, you
Hmm.
came up to me, it was like, yo, what are you doing after this? I was like, yo, I'm about to go get a smoothie. Or I'm about to go, I'm going to Popeyes. That's my bet. I'll just go eat. Like, because I feel like I deserve some fried
Right.
chicken and a biscuit after I work out. That's why I work out. But you need to turn this like this you need to turn your pursuit of building this brand into content that you're focused on every single day, and then you won't have to be half naked dressing in the club. And one day you'll be a full-time entrepreneur and you will be building this huge business. But it's going to take work. You can't say I'm going to make 10,000 and it just comes to you. You don't That's not how manifestation works. I think people think that's how it works. I just say 10,000, I'll make 10,000. No, it's a calculated strategy plan. Did I sell my 7 today? And you don't have that question to yourself every day. Did I sell my 7 today?
Hmm.
You're not in the morning meetup, are you?
No.
I know you're not in the morning meetup because if you were, you'd be making way more sales. Why? Because we have a challenge to ask 3 to 5 people to buy our stuff every single day. And if you were a part of that challenge, you would have tripled your sales this month. But you wake up and you let life just take you wherever life takes you. And if someone wants to buy it, they'll buy it. If you're in the gym and you see somebody, you connect the eyes with somebody, you might go ask them, or somebody might hit you in a DM, or somebody might take you. Are leaving too much to chance.
Hmm.
We can't build it that way.
Yeah. I'll be more aggressive. But I do work on this every single day. There's more that goes into it than just sales. Like I wear every hat. There's no other employee. So
Chanel, you don't have a bunch of hats. You selling one a day, one thing a day. What are you talking about? What hats? What
it's
other hats
deeper
are
than
there?
that, Dave. I just told you. I just did content yesterday. I had to one pay for a studio, pay for the videographer, go get an outfit to wear in the video. Like there's a lot that goes into it. I just packaged the order. I was gonna go send it out, but we have this, so I'll do it later. But there's so much more that goes into it. And I was before we scheduled the meeting and everything, I was on TikTok, like I said, hunting for influencers to send it out to. But I had to wait on this, TikTok ban to be figured out. I've been had the packets. I was just like, let's see what happens. Because if not, I'm gonna have to find another platform to use.
That, my friend, is called busy work. So let me tell you what's happening. And if y'all are watching this, I need y'all to hit this like button, okay? Hit that little thumbs up. There's too many people here not to have some likes, man, because I know this is helping y'all too. When we have a business, there are some things that we want to be perfect or to look really, really good. So we got to make sure we get some content in a studio, which, by the way, isn't sustainable because you can't rent out a studio every time you need some content. Or I have to wait and figure out this whole TikTok ban. What's happening is you're doing a lot of work to avoid going to make sales. So in our mind, what you told me, I had to pack up an order and I ordered the packages. Well, ordering the packages don't take hours. And once the packages are ordered, they're just on their way to your house and there's nothing you could do about it.
Mm-hmm.
You are avoiding going out and making the sales. So you'll spend an hour on social media looking for influencers so that you don't have to go out and meet them in the streets. If you go to the loft, there's a million influencers. If you look at your following and your friends, the cute girls you taking pictures with, those are influencers. You need to go who you know. But we want to do a whole bunch of stuff so that we can avoid doing the work, which is going to make the sales. Stop doing all that stuff. You have 1,600 packages.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on. Yes. You got 1,600 packages that you need to go sell. You need to go sell them. And your page needs to, you need to hoe out that little page you got. You have audience, you got attention. I'm saying we can make some posts about, like in your cute outfit and all that kind of stuff, but we also need to make posts about this powder every day.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be in the gym in your little outfit have the powder there. I don't want anybody to mistake that you are an entrepreneur, a CEO that is building this business. And right now, that's not happening. You may not see it. You may not see it right now that you're treating this business as an afterthought. You don't see it because in your mind, you're like, oh, I'm doing everything I can. But you're doing everything you can to avoid going out to go make a sale. Go get busy. Go get active. Mm-hmm. There needs to be a 200 powder challenge that you set out. And you take your little phone, y'all, I'm about to hit the streets. I'm about to go to this gym, y'all. My goal is to walk out of here with no less than 5. So wish me luck. And you go in there and you walk up to random people and you know your audience is guys. So a guy will stop his workout. And guess what? If you're wearing the right outfit, he's going to buy. Not because he needs the powder, but to avoid looking cheap or broke in front of a pretty woman. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't really be interested in going up to guys in the middle of their workout, but
I feel like we got to go up to somebody.
yeah.
We go up to some women. Girl, you look good. And you have the conversation. It's not about them. It's not about their workout. It's about your goals and your audience of people that's going to see you in the attempts. And guess what happens? Mm-hmm. When you're making these attempts, if you don't hit your goal, somebody on your Instagram might say, yo, send me up. I'll buy one to help you hit your goal.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do that kind of work. You want to spend 3 days designing the perfect package and waiting for the package. And you want to fill them up and you want to go out to influencers and give them little samples.
I don't spend 3 days doing it.
You spend a lot of days doing something because we're not out here selling this stuff according to the sales.
Yeah, but also I spend a lot of time on myself. I
Yeah,
am
come on,
the,
come on.
like I
Give
said,
me more excuses. Give me more. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come
it's
on.
not an
Let's
excuse. It's
do it.
not an excuse. I'm saying I am the brand. I got to make sure I'm maintaining my looks and health too. So I work out, I meal prep, rest. I'm a mother too. So it's not an excuse. It's just all the things that are on my list. And I do have a job, like you said.
Yes, you need to incorporate that powder and all that stuff.
Yeah, I do. My baby's teachers, her gymnastics teacher, everybody has it. Well, they have the samples in the cups.
Do you want to build this business?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to make $10,000 next month?
Yes.
Do you know how many you got to sell next month?
207.
Do you know how many you got to sell per day? Do you think you can sell 7 in a day being intentional?
I don't know if I can do it every day.
I didn't ask you that question.
I can sell 7 in a day.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've done it before.
If I set out a challenge and say, yo, I'll give you $1,000 if you can go sell 7 tomorrow, do you think you could sell 7?
Yeah.
Like really, I'm like I put out
Yeah.
$1,000. You're sure?
hmm hmm
So why do I have to offer you $1,000 to do what you want to do? This is called being intentional, Shanelle. This is
Yeah.
this is called in your mind. Somebody's going to give me a brand new Lexus if I can go sell 7 today. And you go out there and you sell the 7, and nobody gives you a brand new Lexus, but you know you're making strides towards your goal every single day. This is called being intentional.
hmm
So let me give you some steps, okay? Because I'm done beating you up, okay?
Okay.
I want you to identify how many packages you have. I don't want the roundabouts, or I want you to just know how many you have, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. What are the flavors again?
Peanut butter, banana, and carrot cake.
Okay. Why you get them two flavors? Why you get carrot cake?
Because so my angle is like simplicity. Um, for myself, I know I'm always busy on the go, all that good stuff. So I just like to add water or milk and go on about my business. It's already good by itself.
But why
Obviously,
carrot
it'll
cake
be
though? I get the peanut butter because that's a health thing, right? But the carrot cake, why you get that
yeah.
flavor?
It's the same thing. Like those are two popular combinations when people are like making their protein shakes and stuff. A lot
Mm,
of people add peanut butter or banana to their protein shake if it's not already in it. And then if people have vanilla, I always added like cinnamon and stuff like that. So it's like that's another popular combination. And
okay.
then obviously I just added like the other spices and stuff to give an upgrade on the flavor. But
Okay. What sells the most?
they're pretty even
Pretty
because some
even?
people are like, yeah, they're pretty even.
Okay.
Some people want to keep it simple.
Okay. Um, I'm probably gonna bet that they're not even, but I want you to find out. Okay.
Okay.
I want
Yeah.
you to be clear on, okay, I saw more of this one or less of this one, more men buy this one, more women buy this one, whatever. And again, it might be even, but
Yeah.
I'm just willing to bet that it's not.
Yeah. That'll be easy to do because I can just count these boxes right here. They're
Hmm.
labeled. And then I will know, like, okay, I have either 20 peanut butter and 10 carrot cake, or I have 2 carrot cake. I will know
Yeah.
from right
Okay.
here.
All right. So I want you to identify which one sells the most and by how much. I
hmm
want you to identify how many of each you have.
Yeah.
And I want you to be very intentional on an amount of products you can sell every day. Now, it might not be 7 every day, but there needs
Yeah.
to be some sort of bottom line number that I'm going to make sure I sell 3 every single day.
Yeah. But it has to be like, um, not saying that I can't do it online, but for the most part online, the average is like one a day. unless I have like a big sale or something. So it has to be an opportunity to where I can be around people to sell it to,
Do you know why you're selling one online every day?
because I'm posting.
No, because you're not intentional, because you're not posting, actually. Not every
No,
day.
yeah.
I'm I'm saying you need to have in your head an amount you are
Hmm.
going to sell every day, period. And if you don't
Okay.
have that done by 9 o'clock, you start getting on live. You start texting your homegirl, hey, jump on live with me. I'm 2 away from my goal. You will make more with intentionality.
Hmm.
But you're saying, oh, well, only one person buys online, and you think that that's the way it is. There's only
Yeah.
one buying online because of your intentionality.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you to just take this advice, put this on
Hmm.
a calendar in your office, and put 3 a day, 4 a day, 5 a day. The days you go to the gym, it might be five. You might have more or less, but there needs to be a baseline of what you sell every day. And I want you to get in that habit of daily sales.
Hmm.
I don't want us to skip a day without selling one.
Okay.
The more you are intentional, the more you'll be driving sales. The more people will go to the website because they're curious. And the more people that go to the website, the more people buy.
Hmm.
Okay. Next, I need you to get really, really smart on the benefits of this product. And I know you know the benefits of the product, but there's some things that you haven't researched or know yet about the benefits of this. I
Hmm.
want you to speak really, really proficient on it. I don't know if you ever heard. Do you follow Wall Street Trapper
Hmm.
or like Ian Dunlap?
Hmm.
If you ever heard them talk about stocks, it's not that they talk about the stock itself. They start zooming out into what the company is doing. And then they'll zoom out into the finances of the company and how healthy their balance sheet is. And then they'll start zooming out into what's going on in America. And then they start zooming out to how the stock is being affected by other countries and war and famines and fires and floods and they start talking about how if you ever get a chance to sit down and talk to those
Yeah.
guys, they are so proficient in the thing that they talk about. The knowledge is so deep. So
Yeah.
when I ask you, okay, well, why do I need your product? I just want a stronger answer. But that's going to come through
Hmm.
research.
Yeah.
That's going to come through just being smart. And I'm not saying that you don't know your product because I believe you do. But there's another level to it
Yeah.
where you become super passionate and you meet somebody and they're working out and they're having some sort of issue. And based on all that research, you can pull from your research and say, yo, you probably need more protein
Yeah.
because
Yeah. No, I
and that.
always do. Yeah, I
Okay.
always do. Even
Okay.
my cousins in LA right now, I was like, you better put that protein in like a Ziploc bag or something in case you gotta make a run for it. You know what I mean? It's sustainable. All you need is water. Like just add water and you have
Look, yeah.
nutrients.
Look, if your house is on fire, save the protein. Make sure you get the
Yes.
protein.
You got it's 25 meals in there. You're gonna be good. That's all you need, powder and water.
I like it. Don't grab your jewels or your valuables. Don't get the picture of the babies. Go to get that protein.
Y'all need to eat. That's it. That's it. Y'all need protein.
I love it. Moral of the story,
Yeah.
I want you to be more intentional. You're going to have
Okay.
to hustle.
Okay.
Historically, like it
So what
shows.
are
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
okay.
ahead.
I was gonna say, like, even though you're calling it like busy work, it's kind of like I'm just planning it out. And like you said, I am thinking about the bigger picture. So I think about I do spend time on like looking up events that I can go to, um, you know, what it would cost for me to get to these events, how can I bring my people with me and all the products I'm going to need at these events. Like I have an event coming up in April. I have another one in August. These are really big events. I spent a lot of money on them, and I just been like ordering products and stuff and getting ready for it. One is a trip, so like I have big plans for it, but it takes a lot to plan it.
Okay.
I'm saying like it sounds like just busy work, but I think those are going to be, those are two big events that can, like, there's going to be big audiences and they can like kind of jump the sales once I get to these events.
Okay.
And I tried other things. I tried like ads and stuff like that. I was like, I think the in person works better.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Dave.
No, I don't have anything to say.
Okay.
I think you kind of have it figured out pretty much. I think you got it figured out.
You think
You,
so?
yeah. I think you believe you have it figured out. But I'm telling you, all the stuff you told me was busy work.
Okay.
The more energy and momentum you get around your product, that's not around a
Mhm.
big, you're waiting on like a big event to hit. The
Mhm.
more energy you get around that, unless your goal is to have it as a faceless company, and he's like, I don't want my face attached to it, and I just want the brand. I'm with that too, but it's still going to have to take a lot of user generated content on the. Okay,
Yeah.
let me look real quick. So, and it leads me to believe that you want to be the brand because you're in every video. So it's not like you have other people that take the product and swear by it, saying, "Yo, I love this stuff." You don't have that type of content on your page. Does it work?
Yeah, it's on. I have people. I don't have like live testimonials of people saying that, but I have tons of reviews, like messages and stuff, and I posted like a reel of all the reviews. I do have like a couple people who shared it on TikTok and stuff. But you got to think, it's only been out for so long. The only person who's like ordered like 5 times and used it every day is my dad. Like, so I have other than that, I have
Right?
like I only
Yeah,
have three
his
customers.
money is invested in. Like he's like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
have
use this
three
stuff.
customers who are yeah, I have three customers who are consistent who've like been who ordered 3 times. You know what I mean? They use it, ran out, order again, or use it, run out, order again. So it takes a minute because it is a big bottle. That's 25 servings in it. So some people don't take protein every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna take some time to get that consistent client.
Okay. Hopefully, when someone buys it from you, they love it and they swear by it and they
Yeah.
use it. But
Yeah,
I
they
don't know.
do.
They do.
Yeah.
Well, ask them for some content that you could post on the page.
Okay.
And I see you're really big in aesthetics, so it could be produced the way you want to. I if you have a vision on the way it's supposed to look, I'm cool with that. I ain't tripping. But you need some sort of user generated content that shows other people other than Chanel and her dad use this stuff, right? If I look at your page, I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, Chanel's the only person who uses it. I don't see nobody else using it but you. And he just told us your dad he reads up because he paid for the stuff, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use it for sure. I'm not using no other stuff. I didn't put $28,000 into this thing. I need you to be more aggressive, okay,
Yes.
and more intentional, and stop making this an afterthought.
Okay.
So, how many can we sell per day?
I say I say 3.
Okay. 3 a day?
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yes, I can do 3.
Do you have a group chat of like friends you talk to on a regular basis?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How many people are in there?
3 girls, 3 homies. Those are
Oh,
my girls who I use the content with, who do the proteins sales with me. They do the events, we do the photo shoots, all that stuff.
okay. I want you to text them
Hmm.
and tell them your new goals,
Okay, my 3 a day goals.
your 3 a day goals.
Okay. I
I,
know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen though.
I, if I'm being honest, I don't believe it's going to happen. And I like to be motivational,
Mhm.
inspirational, but
Well, like you said, my page is full of thirst traps. I got more thirst traps on the way and they work. So
they work in what way?
like it's drawing the crowd, it's drawing the attention. But because like the last shoot I did is just like a fitness shoot, like well, it shows our bodies and stuff like that. People are like, okay, yeah, what is she doing? Because it's working. So they want to know.
When you say, no, 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 the content is working because it gets likes, is what you're saying?
I'm saying it's no, not because it gets likes, but because people are looking at our bodies and observing and like they want to know what we do, how we look like that.
Who wants to know that?
Followers.
So they hit you up and say, "Yo, how did you do that?"
Yes.
And what do you say?
I tell them my protein.
How many times a day do you do that?
Tell people about my protein.
Yep. Let me see something real quick. I just want to see, just out of curiosity. Okay. Your last post, 2,300 likes. Woo. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see. Body T. Kendra Sanders says, Body T. And you know your reply? Thank
What
you. That's your answer.
okay. Okay, you're
Somebody
right. I should
says,
have said
somebody,
protein.
it's Vicky J says, ooh, wee, with the hard eyes. You say, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Jolly Rancher says, hashtag body goals. The girls ate this up. And you know your answer?
Okay, you're right. You're right.
I know. So listen, I just want you to know I have to show the hot seat because when you tell me something, I see past all the stuff you're telling me.
Okay, well, I know I need a coach. I know I need a mentor.
Yes,
So
that's
you
why
got
I'm
me, Dave.
here. That's
You
why I'm
got
here.
me.
Join the morning
Yeah, about
meetup.
time, Dave. Like you said, you've been knowing me since I was 21. I'm
Yes.
30 now. Can you help me out, Dave?
Yes. First step, join the morning meetup. You need
Well,
accountability and you need coaching. And that's how
how
I
much
do
is the
it.
morning meetup, Dave?
It's not 28,000. Yeah, you know how much it
I'm
is?
spread thin, Dave. How much is it?
It's 10 it's 10 bottles, it's 10 bottles of protein for the year. So you're connected to me for a year. And guess what? How many sales do you think you're going to make based on this conversation? Like that you wouldn't have. If you didn't have this conversation, how many extra sales you think you'll make based on this conversation?
Based on this conversation, I better get at least 20 from you, Dave.
For sure. But you're not getting it from
Yeah.
me. You're getting it from the feeling that you have right now of inspiration and
Hmm.
motivation saying, yo, I got to get out there and get it. That's where the sales are coming from. Not from this interview, not from my audience. The sales are going to come because you are going to, when we get off of here, you're going to be like, yo, I'm at hit some people up. I'm about to go live. I'm about to really go at it. So you'll make an
Yeah.
extra 30,000, 40,000, probably an extra $100,000 this year because of this conversation. If you
Hmm.
take action. But what if we
Yeah.
had this conversation every day, which is what we do in the morning meetup? So every day, Monday
Yeah.
through Friday, you need that inspiration because I don't know what y'all be talking about in that group chat, but it ain't this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It is not
No,
what I've been
I
talking
know.
about.
Yeah, I know that I don't have like a lot of entrepreneur friends. So I know that like everything that I'm doing is like what I can think of. Like I don't have a role model that I can reach out to and say, "Hey, how do you,
Yeah, I got
how do
you.
I get this stuff going?" So,
My first step in coaching is joining the morning meetup, themorningmeetup.com. And if you don't want to, so you could do that or it's $97 a month. So either way, it's fine. But you need to have these conversations on a regular basis, and that's how I coach. And you couldn't afford me to do one-on-one. So, and I don't have the time.
well, yeah. No, I know that I needed like mentorship and stuff, but like I said, I'm spread thin with all these products, and it's like, even though I do have those like that's pretty high sales, like 800 a month or something like that. It's pretty high, but it's also like I put it right back out there. Like I said, with the videographer, and I just order more products coming in. And then like when I do set up in gym, sometimes I have to pay a fee, so it's not like all profit coming back in. It goes right back out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the money is going right back out into the wrong places. The right back out needs to go into you. You need development. You need to take a sales course or something. You need
Hmm.
to read a book that's going to inspire you and motivate you.
Yeah.
You need someone to pour into you. So this isn't my hard sell to get $500 from you or $97 for this month. That's not my objective. But I know what you need is a coach and a community, and we have both. There was 160 people on the morning meetup this morning, all getting the same information, and they're all connecting with each other.
Okay.
So, again, I won't mention it again because it's starting to feel like I'm trying to get some money from you, but
Yeah.
that's what you need.
Yeah, no, I'm aware that I need
Good.
mentorship. I was looking into business mentors, but I've been applying to grants and things like that. Like I know I was looking for those to help me pay for a mentor.
Go sell 2 bottles and join the morning meetup for a month. It's $97.
Okay.
If
You
you
want to
don't,
get
it's
some
fine.
muscles, Dave?
Huh?
Dave, you trying to get some muscles? You need some protein?
I
I got
actually,
two
I
fla-
actually am trying to get some muscles.
I got two good flavors for you, Dave. You can keep them right there at the office. Just add
Hmm.
some water, shake them up, add some water.
Okay.
I'll bring them to you.
Okay.
One of each.
I don't know if I want one of each, but I would buy some. Hey, look,
Okay.
actually, here's some content I want you to make, okay?
Okay.
On I think on Wednesday, we're going to work out, me and a couple of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I can't say where, but you know where we're gonna be at. So we're actually going out there to work out with Jason, I believe. So
Okay.
I'll send you the time and I
Yeah, I'll
want you
be
to try
there.
to make a sale.
Okay. I'll be there. Which flavor you want, Dave? You want to see it?
So, but yeah, let me see it. Let me see it. I know
Okay.
I'm not getting
Hold
carrot
on.
cake because that just sounds weird to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's not that
But
bad. I'm
the
telling you. But
banana,
I'll show you.
okay.
Okay, let me get them both. Hold on.
Ooh. She doing everything but not trying to sell the protein. So it's a lot of time when activities don't generate. That's a fact. That is a
Who said
fact.
that? Who said that?
Noel Ave, he says she doing everything but trying to sell the protein. She spends
That's
a lot of
crazy.
time on
That's not.
activities that don't generate profit. No, that's exactly what I was trying to tell you. All right, let me see it.
Wait, why did the camera go like this?
All right,
This
vegan
the peanut
protein
butter
powder.
banana.
Okay,
Yes. Peanut butter
sweet.
banana.
Yep.
Camera back first. And this is the carrot cake.
The branding is
So we
fire.
got, thank you.
Branding is fire.
This is what I be doing, Dave.
Yo, do you own the business 100% yourself?
Yes, I do.
You want some investors?
Yeah.
All right,
We can talk. We can talk. So let me tell you about it. We got 25 grams of protein, only 2 grams of sugar, only 4
Chanel. I
carbs.
don't care. I don't care. I want to see you make some sales. All right, I gotta go because you got stuff to do today. How many did you sell today
Yeah.
so far?
Just one.
Okay. How many more? How many more we got?
2 more today.
Go sell the 2, and then let me know when you sold the 2.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
You did a phenomenal job. Okay. And again, let everybody
Mhm.
know how they can support you and how they can get some muscles.
Okay. You guys can order at pristine.com, Pristein. We are on Instagram and TikTok at Pristine Protein. Get your vegan protein. We got 25 grams of protein. Let's go.
Let's go. Shanelle, how can they follow you?
Instagram at Shanelle Monet. ShanelleMonet.
And the website?
Pristine, Pristein.com.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much. Y'all go support
Thank you.
Shanelle. And hopefully I'll see you Wednesday.
Okay, see you Wednesday.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hopefully, this is valuable not only for Shanelle, but for you as well. Do me a favor, comment in the chat your takeaways. Comment in the chat your takeaways. I like to know in real time what's been going on in your mind as you're watching this, okay? So thank y'all so much. Continue to share, continue to support. We love y'all. I will see y'all next week. We out of here. Peace.